because of it. I would like to make this a fair run, but if I get absolutely destroyed without being able to do shit, that was just like a level 15 run. I don't really have much else to say, honestly. And honestly, kind of seemed like I just got screwed over without realizing it. Each of declared the maintenance workers must be examined and counted when they leave the furnace. No one, not one less, and certainly one more. Not one more. The rules aren't always enforced. Huh? Okay, Sarkaz Maid's Returner. Attacks hit 2 enemies when on a mark of approach. This right here is so stupid. Like, I didn't realize how bad it was gonna be.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Your attacks are all within my calculations.
I'll use my skill. Now we can actually target when we need to target.
Entendido. This is the destreza of Iberia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think more about that last run, and it really just being a fuck you. So, I mean, at least I know what to essentially completely and utterly avoid in the future. Like, for example, I am just 100% avoiding in all scenarios that feature that specific path. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And use the next battle as regular combat or emergency ops, summons a portal, or this inspire will fail. What does it mean by a portal? Huh? Bad neighbors. A group of tramps and their pets have taken over the maintenance channel, modifying without regard of others.
I trust your judgment. You won't lead me astray.
Let's make this quick. My time is valuable. Be careful. Don't get overconfident.
Very funny.
No tardará mucho.
What is it?
I don't know if it's necessary to go for that. I'm just doing it anyway. Oh. Okay, so it's easier to do res damage. Gotcha. I mean, I looked at it before, but didn't really look at the defenses. So that kind of makes more sense, even though Podanko technically has less damage. It's just stupidly defensively tanky.
This is the position, right? What is it?
I'm gonna just keep her there. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. Keep thinking back to that first level. Yeah, I feel like having way too much of high risk, high reward, or like high specifically doing something, I don't necessarily think is actually a good option or a good thing to include, especially for something to go so early. I feel like I should even probably gotten that, being perfectly honest.
I'm listening.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, because I think about it and it's like I got really screwed
One more
over.
step in the right
Like I don't
direction.
know the difference between emergency and non-emergency. It doesn't really seem like there's a huge difference, but that 20% attack seems like it's expanded upon for emergency. That's what it feels like to me. Because the fact that I just got, like, let's be brutally honest, completely and utterly fucking destroyed that run. Yeah, it's, I still don't know how I really should feel about that. 3 and 3, I should be able to take both of these. Like, I would like to use Amiya, but I don't know if that's still a good choice or not. It's options, but at the same time... I honestly kind of want to... save. Yeah, I might go with pudding.
I'm being assigned to combat?
Okay.
Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
So I could choose to go to somewhere else with the plans. Or change this. I don't know if there's a need to. Okay, I think this is really a stupid encounter. This is a stupid encounter. More hope will no longer appear in refreshing nodes. Or Talons of Hatred. Like, both of these are just... I guess I go for the other one, but I don't like Talons of Hatred. Like, if level 0 enemies are kind of just, like, 1 or 2-shotting you, I think that it's a bit overkill with Emergency. Mind you, I got screwed over with Emergency as well, and I don't know anything. So, it's like, both are just... Yeah. I think in the future, I will never choose anything from this, because this genuinely seems stupid. It generally seems like a lot of these choices are just not a great choice. Thousands of years later, the different races have become indistinguishable. Cooperation is how both sides can win, is what everyone agrees upon. And I still get the point limit -1. Don't know why. Reconstructible. Oh, I see. Ah. Okay, so you need... Okay. I understand now. There's a lot of things that the game just kind of assumes, you know? Like, that's kind of one of them. Do I go for Initu Cantabile? Sure. We'll just invest. Doesn't seem like it limits you still. Is that something that we can now expect, so that we won't get screwed over? It is no limits. Gain 2 shields on deployment. Awesome. We'll continue doing emergency. Get a random collectible. For every thought you have, operators gain 3% attack. Don't know if that's gonna be a great one or not. Safe house, which is reconstructible because we can increase it. Epic effect. Sure, I might as well because it's permanent, but it's interesting how they're adding like more permanent side stuff to do. That is different. That is different. And I think it's a lot better long term than just investment. I like it. Bonus volunteers. They're getting off work, but we're in such a hurry that they ended up in the wrong cause now. We're gonna have to do it, but this might be a little sketch. This might be sketch. Furnace volunteers.
Let's make this quick. My time is valuable.
皆さん、くれぐれも気をつけてくださいね。
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
I know what it is I want.
I'll put pudding here and hope we don't get screwed over.
Oh, careful!
I'm listening.
Well, naturally, I think this will get destroyed anyway. But this is okay. Wait, this is like IS2's Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize that, but yeah, this is like similar to the IS2, where like in the scenario, like Lee would be pretty good, but they added a lot more to it that I don't know if this is easier or going to be easier.
I obey my own heart.
Okay.
What is it?
Discharge!
Oh.
Awaiting order.
This is the Destreza of Iberia.
I obey my own heart. I'm listening.
Okay. Good shit.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
Again with a Vanguard. Oh, I wish there was more than just Vanguard. Like, yes, I know there's a certain good Vanguard, but like, it's a lot of other classes we could get. That would be kind of nice. Rarity +2 when you carry this Lingerer onto a new floor, more likely to be attained when interpreted. Use the next better to play with +1. That's 7, so that's 10, that's 13. I think I'll be fine. Especially if I go for a 6-star here, which I'm probably gonna go for Innis. Okay. Accept. Discussion seminar. Regularly hosted by the Temple of Knowledge, leeches inside the furnace recount vivid horrors they faced, urging others to leave. No one ever does.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. You better make them count. Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer. I'm listening.
Who has the highest pudding? But she's probably like...
I know what it is I want.
Extends duration of current age upon entering the objection. Huh?
No tardará mucho.
What? What do you mean by current age?
What is it?
治療してほしいやつは前に出ろ。しっかりしろ。
Hey, bro.
はい、皆さんの援護は任せてください。
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
I know.
Oh.
Don't order me around.
アーツの治療範囲に入れ。
I am going to take you out.
I'm up.
This is the position, right?
I was not really expecting there to be this. Like, these guys are actually, like, genuinely really difficult to deal with.
はい、そういう雑草ならたくさん見てきましたから。何やってんだ。
Picked out your bait yet?
Entendido.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
今助けてやる。
Okay.
もう大丈夫ですか。皆さんお疲れ様でした。
Basic of Bridge of Knowledge. Every Inspire user grants all allies units 5 plus HP up to 10%. 10 times, by that. Okay. Okay. Pots in the ground. Separation more likely to obtain a collectible interpreted. You carry this and grant a new floor more likely to obtain a collectible. And plans. Well, E2 and Thorns! Finally, we got an E2 on our side! That greatly increases our amount of what we can bring. I think Memorial Stones... Fracture. I guess we'll use Initiate. Shortcut. The pipes of a soul furnace sprawl wide and infused with all sorts of odd creatures. Perhaps a sentient pipe truly exists, promising travelers safety and comfort at its end. Yet, fate dictates that each step on the path only brings them closer to gruesome end. What do you think? Gain Ledgerer. Obtain ingots upon losing this Ledgerer. Triggers a special effect in safe house. More likely to detect the collectible when interpreted. I would love to, but I... Sure. Congestion formation? Oh, because I already have one used right now. We can, yeah. To go set in relation to interpreting thoughts and obtaining precious collectibles. Yeah, we could actually just do this. -3, I still have... Of course. Yeah, I will do that. Another 10 collectible interpreted. Common reward, interpret. A rainbow jar or 10 for. Okay. Whenever an entity is subject to point 3 to limit time of a random operator rating to be deployed is reduced to 0. Okay, well, that's kind of a eh. Then again, any of these like enemy enters objective point are generally kind of eh. A lot of the time, I don't tend to really see much use case for them. So I guess we'll go with the access card. I could, but I'm going to wait. I think rating on those would be better. As Forged Ruins. Paragraph 3, whatever that said. Always gain attack. Okay. I'm guessing we could look at the Dreadful Foe. Silent Guardian, he barely speaks of the past. Okay, we'll get to that in a sec. First. Oh, there's a face-off. I'll try out the face-off. Let's do simulated skirmish. No one wants to play the role of foreign foe in drills like this, so these mock skirmishes are just turned into Sarkaz versus Sarkaz. Okay. Halves the defensive allied units deployed on it. I'm guessing there's going to be enemies that those lance dudes probably is my guess on why they have that. So you can't stop them, or it's not worth stopping them.
Incapacitating
What the fuck am I looking at?
I know what it is I want. Picked out your bait yet? I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. I'm listening.
Careful!
What? I wish I could actually see the enemy.
Electric charge!
I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm listening. Nothing can mask the scent of despair. What is it? I know what better match your staff. Don't keep me waiting.
Entendido. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
This is the position, right?
So he's just there to look pretty. Okay, I mean,
I know
okay.
nothing can mask the scent of despair. Don't keep me waiting. I obey my own heart. What is it?
One-handing this is not a
Don't
good idea.
Nothing can mask the sense of despair.
Oh! I was not expecting an additional enemy. Okay, this is gonna be a little annoying to do, but we can
I'm
do this.
listening. I obey my own heart. I know what you can't hide your.
Discharge!
There you go.
Mission accomplished.
Good shit.
Mission complete.
Depends upon how long it
Very
takes each
precise and
level,
efficient command.
and if I don't get absolutely screwed over because certain relics. Hobbits gain defense and res at full HP. When using next battle, all Arknights have attack speed. Okay, and can be used in. Okay. Do I want to go for Jay? I think Ethan. I think Ethan would be a better choice. Oddities formative. Plans gain 1 plus toil, all enemies gain HP. That isn't really that great. That's actually kind of bad. I kind of want to save them, honestly, to buff. Ominous portal. The outline of the door materializes in the wall. With rich-catch energy seeping from its cracks is this form of reconnaissance, attempt to transfer through time and space, or the creation of powerful entity. The one question isn't who they are, but how you will confront them. The Codex existence. Gain 2 special inspirers. Open the door or stay away. Let's open the door. The creation of this restriction set in place, so both wisdom and violence are required to open it. Legacy. It considers itself a passage, and it has come following the successor's claim. The readers are present on the field. Oh, okay. I think I've seen this map before, actually. Or is it different? Well, we have ways to go about this, regardless. So, the legacy.
よし、お前ら落ち着いていけよ。I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
Entendido. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
I'm listening. You can't hide your fear.
Careful!
Don't keep me waiting.
わかりました。ここだここ。Electric diffusion.
喧嘩か。ちょっと隠れておくか。
しっかりしろ。
Temporary moves an operator from the squad when it disappears.
This is the position, right?
Well, that's kinda...
ここだここ。暴力で何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
どこに行けばいい？私が何とかします。
Don't keep nothing can mask the scent of despair.
nice. That is honestly pretty good.
私が何とかします。
I know what to do. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Honestly, this one's kinda, I could definitely see it being a difficult one, especially if you don't have the power.
しっかりしろ。
Let me take you
I know
out.
what to do.
Let me take you
Don't
out.
order me around.
Awaiting orders.
しっかりしろ。
Just... Okay. Sorry about the wait, guys.
どこに行けばいいですか？こういう雑草なら。しっかりしろ。
Okay. Interesting map. I could definitely see where I could easily get destroyed with this map.
弱すぎだな。
A
この
door
杖でもう少し
temporarily
暴れ
took
たかったぜ。
footing? Oh? Huh? Just because of oddities, it's honestly kinda makes this a little bit more difficult than it really should be. When cooking accidents are prone to happen at the fire is neglected, the same is true in so many servants of witchcraft. They used to common sense rules are sometimes forgotten by the Sarkaz. Okay.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
Be careful. Don't get overconfident. No tardará mucho.
I'm listening. Picked out your bait yet? Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
治療の準備だ。
Entendido.
Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
アーツの治療範囲に入れ。
Oh.
どこに行けばアレルギーに気をつけてね。 何やってんだ。 何やってんだ。
ここだここ。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
どこに行けばアレルギーに気をつけてね。何やってんだ。
Fair enough. interesting mechanics and how they interact, but I'm gonna assume like challenge mode is going to be like really insane because you don't have like the altars, for example, or they're like be in a different position that are not as helpful type deal. That's my guess on emergency mode for that stage.
Take a breather and tally up your losses. Nothing worth celebrating here. We might be dead in a second or two.
Another guard. When used in the next battle, gain more money. Can I still see if I have I kind of want to use it, but at the same time, I think it's kind of too risky. Reversing time? I guess we could do quartz.
お役に立てれば
This has happened to the Sarkaz too many times to count. Soul Tales, eye for an eye. The Tin Man has gathered some scattered memories and reconstructed them into a story. Would you like to experience them? Alright. The vampire once suppressed by the Crimson Troop now plots for revenge. She will drench them in their own blood and end befitting their name. So every becomes an eye for an eye. The author of the story cares for when the blood flows, only if that could be a bloodbath. Oh! I thought this was gonna be like a one-on-one. I guess not. Okay. Well, let's do this. Unless it might be still. I mean, we'll see. Okay, it is.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニック
In face-to-face nodes, you choose one of the 3 groups of enemies to challenge. Defeat the enemy of your choice within the time limit. You are defeated if any enemy enters your defense point. There's no penalty for defeat. Objective HP is shared on that damage, and the expiration will continue. The victory reward will depend on the strength of the enemy you defeated. The enemy on the left is the weakest and gives the fewest rewards. The enemy on the right is the strongest and gives the best rewards. If you don't want to face any of the correct choices, you can use this button to replace them with new choices. After choosing an enemy group to challenge, you must deploy operatives equal to the number of enemies in that group. Deploy operatives to the tab beneath the enemy to assign them. 3 groups are separated by terrain, and the node does not support simulations combat with multiple enemy groups. You cannot simultaneously deploy operatives to multiple enemy groups. Tap U to begin the battle once you've assigned your operators.
Incapacitating them is enough, right? Entendido.
Oh, so okay. So it's a one-on-one. Let's see. Well, yes and no, because it's like, I don't know if I'd have enough time to. It just comes down to a lot of actors. I was thinking like maybe Thorns, or maybe Cantabile. I don't think Ennis will have enough damage, personally.
Picked out your bait yet? out your bait yet? Better watch your step. Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, I don't think this will work. Nope. This is why it's like, I was like, nah.
Wow, you kept everyone alive. Congrats.
And we'll do this. And what? And obtain nameless token and adventures. Okay, so I should be able to do both of these. Rare reward. Well, we'll do it. Getting 50% more physical and arts damage to Sarkaz or Hope. Oh, I mean, Donald Literature seems pretty damn good. Silent Guardian. He barely speaks of the past, yet his passions is relentless. Like the engine he maintains, gated by astral tales, he casts your gaze to such his back, but the warrior does not turn around. But the fact that there's two is kind of annoying, and there's like... I'm probably gonna lose this, because I don't know how this is gonna be. But we'll try it anyway. Expect me to lose unless I clutch. I'm gonna assume...
Awaiting on
You've gone astray. I'm listening.
Of course. Oh, that's interesting. So the barrier also works for the terminals. Interesting.
Entendido. This is the Destreza of Iberia.
Sarkaz Maze Returner. Oh, we've kind of already had to deal with these guys before.
Don't keep me thinking to hide your fear.
Goliath. The next attack deals heavy physical damage to target because all SP at this skill hits.
I know what it is I want.
Oh, okay, okay.
だが問題はない。
はいはい、私が何とかします。
Okay.
Don't. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
ここは一旦武器を収めた方がいいか。しかし私の剣は。何やってんだ。ここは一旦この眼帯に気を取られているようでは逆に今はもっとやれ。
I know what it is I want.
皆さんの援護は任せてください。
Don't. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. I'm listening.
どこに行きたい？私が
know what to do. Don't try to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
いいぞもっとやれ
You've gone astray.
はい、アレルギーに気をつけてね。
Awaiting orders.
少しだけ遅れた。だが問題はない。
Okay. Well, I guess we'll put Thorns on the right side or someone stronger on the right side.
That's
And
one
then
more
the left
step in the
side
right
is just going to
direction,
be crap ton of
isn't
enemies.
it?
Gotcha. Rock Horn, Mint, Black Tula, gain attack with skill to maximum. Back and forth. Okay, well, we're gonna keep doing what I said I was gonna do and see if the game in turn is doable. You certainly gain attack speed for every emergency op cleared. Would have been better right early on. In the chaotic future. I think we'll go on the bottom row then, I guess. Illusions ebb and flow under Richcraft with balance, meticulously monitored across all pitches to ensure events unfold in their designated order. I don't like what I'm seeing here.
Diese Kraft ist nicht die meine. Jedoch benötigt Rhodes Island sie, also werde ich sie in vollem Umfang einsetzen.
I'm being assigned to combat? Oh. Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap? I obey my own heart.
Vorsicht vor Musik auf dem... So überraschend wie ein Tritonus.
Picked out your bait yet? I know what nothing can mask the scent of despair. What is it?
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
You've gone astray. What is it? I'm listening.
Use your skill, please. Oh, what the fuck, game?
Despair.
No, I actually kind of call bullshit on that. I was trying to use my skill, but the game wouldn't allow me, so I don't know what the fuck was going on there.
I know what it is I want. I'm listening. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Entendido.
Inútil.
俺だって頑張ったぜ。あんたも見てただろなあ。
Okay, I'll take the plans. And then recruitment, vanguard, or support. This is kind of a... I kind of want to do... Yeah, let's do that. I'll just E2 NS and see what I get later on. S3... Visit a store and listen to it. Epic, obtain 3 plans. Whatever that means. Whether around a campfire, a bright lamp, or an energy transporting furnace node, the Sarkaz can always find a place to gather, talk, and trade. And even in the gravest times, you need to find an empty spot among the crowd and sit down, resting briefly and contemplating your next steps. Player limit +2, squad limit +1, or 3 hope. Honestly, probably squad size. Tutorial limit would be better in the beginning. Do I dare do a face-off? But we need 2 plans. Right? Only have 1, so... Can't do anything about it. Where there are no allies and 74 tiles of a specialist operator, they gain attack, 70% attack. Oh, that's cool. Go for that. Actually, that's actually really good, because I can use that on Ethan. And then, I think we just invest more. Get that done. Because if I could just go full-on investment, I'm just gonna do that. Never mind! There is a limit still. Why? Okay, if you lost, either obtaining collectible when interpreted. I could go for another 5-star specialist. I could do the Manticore Ethan combo. That's tempting. That's something that I don't tend to do. But because of, like, how this beginning is, the fact that you don't get screwed over by hope, sounds pretty nice. Okay, past the Aqua Pit. Duran, who knows where, learned the skill of low altitude flight from the scrape assemblers and now relishes in the fight contests through the gas between buildings at Gazdao. After all, the worst you'll get is a head full of bumps. Okay, so this one... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I have seen this map before. This is one of the few maps I've seen. Ironically enough. So I kinda know a little bit. There's like only like, aside from the bosses, 2 maps.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
You can't hide your feet.
Dein Wort ist mir Befehl.
I'm listening. In time, I'll find the right place for myself too.
I kinda hate that you just kinda...
Don't keep me waiting.
Wie vorher. Vorstellung wird bald beginnen. Aber wie es scheint, wird das Publikum schon ungeduldig.
Yeah?
What is it?
No tardará mucho. Entendido. Inútil.
Schnelleres Tempo, so überraschend wie ein Tritonus. Stärkere Dynamik.
Oh, careful!
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Oh, I keep. Okay.
Entendido.
Stand still.
Discharge!
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
I'm waiting for them to just instantly go to the blue box and just completely ignoring the circle round. I'm just waiting for that. We have Innis that need to do that, but thankfully it looks like that's not the case. It seems like that, okay, game. Let's do this. You think you're gonna do this and win?
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Underestimating me, game. And it's, that's two. I can actually do something once, then just getting two shot at the very beginning.
喧嘩は終わりか。ああ、疲れた、疲れた。
We do not talk about the beginning. In a joking side effect, I might, like, literally post the first video, just because of, like, in a Sarkaz formation. Top raiders on Mark of Ages cannot actively retreat. Okay. I got completely destroyed at the beginning. We can go down if we want to now, because we have enough plans. But I'm gonna save again for the upgrading. Wish fulfilled. Employee Babel, hey, Big Bob. Okay, Hypergriff, what are you thinking here? Anyway, together with this kin, a man named Big Bob has transformed his Babel outpost into a rest station for travelers. However, since they all wear identical gear, you're not sure which one is the real Big Bob. As you prepare to depart, a Babel employee brings you some supplies. Okay, or, yeah. Some say Big Bob is a mercenary loyal to his men, others claim he was once a wealthy and straightforward businessman. There are even rumors of him having done time in a moldy jail, but to you, he's just a regular guy trying to get by and a good buddy to the Sarkaz. I'm surprised Big Bob is not a playable character yet, like, with how much they've done for him, and how much the fan base kind of, like, likes him to a degree. You would think they would make him a playable operator, but not yet. Less likely to trigger overflowing distraction when interpreting thoughts, whatever that means. Okay, false to truth. Well, that's the only thing I could really do. Because you have these, which are pretty much battle, which gives us shield. I don't think shield is as important. I feel like collectible or hope is going to be more important than shields. That's the only thing I could really do, is just those two. Ingots +4 and toil limit +2, or Allied has 15% arch dodge. Honestly, I don't see the need for the magic box. Border of Truth, Chapter 5, the end of utility and so the Turn Asunder. Glory Pack, meh. I guess that's not bad because we can dodge, I guess. I think on the bottom row is going to be our best bet, and Dreadful Foe, Emergency Lecture, I'm guessing this is, yeah. I'd be surprised if it was something different. But it's gonna be interesting to see how I go about that with the team I have. Rogue Mercenary. Let me actually read it. A mercenary went to the Diamond to make ends meet, but you firmly believe she has nothing to do with the Great Blaze that destroyed the city. Let's see how difficult these stages are.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap?
Oh.
Better watch your step. This is the position, right? Better watch your step.
I don't really have a defender.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Careful!
Oh! Okay, that's another enemy.
Yep, electric diffusion.
Alright! I have a barrier! I am fucking stupid.
I obey my own heart.
So graziös wie der Dreivierteltakt. Schnelleres Tempo.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
I'm listening.
Awaiting.
Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
I know what to do. Don't order me around. I know what it is I want. You can't hide your fear.
Awaiting.
I know what it is I want. What is it? Nothing can mask the scent of despair. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Yeah, that one relic is just killing me. Yeah, 50% more damage against Sarkaz. Yeah, it's only Sarkaz, but like, this is an entire like IS dedicated to Sarkaz. So like, I'm gonna be doing like stupid amounts of damage.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Okay, that's interesting how if they die, it could essentially be 2 life points because they turn into the other enemy there. Okay, that's the nasty. Okay, guard or caster. At this point, well, I could go for E2. Honestly, I don't know. What would be the best choice here? I guess caster. Because I can just go Logos. Change Podenko out for Logos.
Questions are destined to be answered. Rules bound to be analyzed.
Spines of Echoes and Spikes of Weeping, have negative 50 defense. Or I guess we'll do wood carving. Does that mean like? Okay. I think I know what that means. It's face off, yes. Okay, the Tin Man has gathered some scattered memories and can show them into a story. Would you like to experience them? Yes. The pair of Gargoyle cousins are renowned catastrophe messengers at Kazdare. Arturia excels in stone-shaping arts, while Federico is known for his rock-solid perseverance. Their conflicting personalities often lead to arguments, but the disagreements are only matched by their unwavering solidarity against catastrophes. Give people a path if I both do not follow it. Okay, deny them one and their common path themselves. Okay, we don't know what to deal with here, so we'll just choose and go. I think this time it'd be a lot easier. I say that, it depends upon if I get Sarkaz. ASW. No. Twin Gargoyles.
Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer.
Okay. Interesting. We have options. Honestly, that's kind of worse. That's kind of worse, but
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. Picked out your bait yet?
hopefully that. Okay.
Incapacitating them is enough.
You can't hide your fear.
That's actually kind of insane. Wait, wait, that's not actually cheating. Wait, that's cheating. Wait. Okay, game. But I hate how long it takes.
Awaiting orders.
Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Wait. Wait, why is, huh? Oh, because he's, what type of interaction is that? Wait, I have so much to, what? Okay, so he died, but because he wasn't on the tile,
Take a
he
breather and
lost
tally
the
up your
attack
losses.
speed buff
Nothing worth celebrating
and the
here.
attack
We might be
buff.
dead in a
So he
second.
essentially did noodle damage. Okay, yeah, I'll take the string puppet. Returns to you on your next floor if lost, most likely to obtain a collectible interpreted. Okay. Well, I'm not really gonna be able to do much here. I should have done, shoot, I should have done, Flag Bearer. If the Sarkaz came land with brutal efficiency, bombard the area until it's flat. If the mountains defeat, careless drillers won't deter their relentless plans. Okay. This one may actually be a bit on the insane side, though.
Let's see. Which insect is falling into my trap?
Boss,
It's them, right? I'm listening.
No tardará mucho. Awaiting orders.
stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
In time, I'll find the right place for
You
myself.
still died? Oh, you fucking dicks. I was kind of hoping that would be fine, but I'm trying to do damage. I'm getting absolutely screwed over here.
Die Vorstellung wird bald beginnen. Hinfort aus meinem Kopf! Stärkere Dynamik.
Careful! Yep. Understood.
Awaiting penalty.
I'm aware of what I'm doing. Picked out your bait yet? What is it?
Schnelleres Tempo.
I'm not a big fan of what I'm seeing here.
For them, the bell tolls.
ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
I know what it is I want.
準備
Picked out your bait yet?
schnelle, so überraschend wie ein Tritonus. Stärkere Dynamik.
All right, I'm up.
何やってんだ。
Hello, let's do our best. Yep, collector on standby.
Yeah, I really have nothing for these guys. Yeah, that's the issue.
This is the position.
Fuck! Kinda hoping I would be able to do something.
You can't hide your fear. Don't keep me waiting.
アーツの治療範囲に入れ。
Thus I speak.
Probably one of the most insane stages. It's like, I don't really have, like,
For your call.
options. Because, you know, the first time it's empty.
I'm listening.
Just because of the... I always hate those enemies, though, too. Because it's like, long range, high arts damage, fuck you! Not a big fan.
お前
Then again, I always hate enemies that do high arts damage anyway, so... Like, if they wanted to make a difficult stage, just send the highest arts damage and manageable, and force people to use Nightingale. There you go. Oh, yeah, they did that with the last event. Joke. It was, like, best to use Nightingale. Granted, it was the only time I used a 6-star, so... Now we can actually have more healers, or we can go with many options for snipers. I'm gonna go with healers. I'm gonna go with Shu. Why? Why? You must be a douche. Okay, okay. Make it Academy. Okay, let me actually see what it says. One night, parts of the Academy trembled into Cosdale's many cracks. The next day, unaffected scholars and professors were anguished, lamenting the missed opportunity. Exhaust grills are present in the field. Operators point at stun will not be targeted by enemy ranged units. What the heck? I'm trying to look at the stage here and trying to figure out what the hell is even the thought process going on here. Okay, so you have this that goes in here through here. I see. Okay, okay. Don't know how I feel about it still, but you might as well see, you know? Because then I can figure out, okay, this map, yes, this map, no. If I plan, I can change it. That's something in the future I could do. Oh.
I will sink your corpse into shadow.
Interesting.
This is the position, right?
Oh, that actually makes
What
sense.
is it?
Okay, okay, I see. I see what the game's thinking and trying to put down.
治療してほしいやつは前に出ろ。
I'll go right here.
Better watch your step. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, is he going to... I'm guessing this is gonna be like the main pathway. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Thus, stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
Okay. But you... Here.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
$3K! Ethan's... What? Wait, why do I have so much attack on... Oh, right. Okay, I need to remember some of these new relics. Because Ethan and Manticore, if they're separated, they just get like 80% attack? Or 70% attack?
Morning star, the illumination of wisdom.
I'll put you right there. Why not? Nope.
I'm aware of what I'm doing. What is it? Better watch your step. Don't keep me waiting.
See, this is why it's like, okay, in this scenario, I can understand why some people may say this is easy, if you get, like, the right relics. But then again, I holding off on saying anything, because we need to delve deeper, we need to do more runs. Like, we got some good relics this time around, too. But there could be that scenario where we just get plain nothing, because the game trolls. Yeah, I should be careful. I'm not getting, I say that, but I'm level 7. Specialist or guard? At this point, I guess I'll just go for 4-star. Than anything else. You know, Jay. Jay, coming out here, probably with a lot of attack. I would like to use... But at the same time, like, there's so many characters I want to eat too, but I just don't have the hope to do that. Okay, so this is probably the last time we can interpret. More likely collectible, more likely collectible, more likely collectible. We could do this for, like, shield. My thought process at this point, I'm gonna probably save the attack speed, but am I gonna, like, I don't think I can use multiple Inspirers. I think you can only use one. So it's kind of like, you can't just stack them. So I can use them right now. I wish I can actually look at what I have left, but... Uncommon reward. Hope or gain attack speed as HP decreases. It's not a bad one. I'm curious to see what I get from this. Just one shield. Okay. I think I'm very close here, so I probably... Let's see what happens here. Just a shield? Okay. Prophecy. In countless stories and reflections, Kazdel has transformed from an empty shell with just a furnace into a prosperous city. Details and stories that defy reality filled up, nearly completed it. Now, the only thing that lacks, the piece it needs from you, is its ending. You take a deep breath and... We need the Pledge of a Bell, which I'm gonna assume is gonna be the second boss. Owie! Who hit me? You feel a slap on the back of your head and hear the Lord of Lich's rebuke. As you see Immergard back into a sense of intimate dread fills you. And this is ally units redeployment time reduced by 50%. Holy shit, Toruno! God dang. Okay, game, relax. This is just the first boss. You need to chill. Okay, joking aside to an extent, use. No, I can't really do anything with the plan. I'm depending upon if I want to use Logos. Like, I could use Logos, but... do I? We could probably use Logos. I don't know if I want to bring in another healer. Do I want to use Jay? There's a lot of options here at this point. Jay wouldn't be a bad idea, but the issue would be DP. I can use Jay as a DPS though. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I kind of know to an extent. I've seen all of the bosses except the 5th one to an extent.
Things are different.
Of how things are.
I don't want to hide myself any longer.
So I'm gonna try my best here. Out of all of them, I think I know this one the most. But I could still lose. Because I may not have the right operators, I might play poorly, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up and we'll just do it. You do the Lich's high arbiter of civil disputes in Kaza, and above all, an aegis teacher. Okay. That's annoying. I'm trying to get in there. I want to get DP going, especially against the boss. But the boss is just doing lots of damage, and I'm trying to get in there. Personally, I don't think I have enough DP. What the fuck, mate? Yeah, this is why I'm gonna lose. Just because I'm underestimating the damage output the boss does. Which the boss does a crap ton of damage, by the way.
I'm listening. I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Yeah, this is the issue.
Incapacitating them is enough, right?
Yeah, that's the issue. I hate that. I absolutely hate
Die
that.
Vorstellung wird bald beginnen, so graziös wie der Dreivierteltakt.
俺が見えないだろ
Awaiting. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort.
何やってんだ
Okay, Ethan is actually a lot better than I was expecting.
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
Schnelleres Tempo?
Thus, I speak.
Stärkere, so melancholisch wie eine Klarinette. Stärkere Dynamik.
I obey my own heart.
Your attacks are all within my calculations.
What is it?
That's annoying!
Hi.
Like, can you not, please? And there goes my chance of actually doing anything because of a stupid enemy.
どうすりゃいいんだ
3枚よろし。どうしやすか。
何やってんだ
Incapacitating them is enough, right? Awaiting. Stand still. It'll spare all of us the effort. So, the
Okay,
fairy
where is he
gods-
going?
何やってんだ
Huh? Ay, 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 don't know. This is the. Okay, this is an interesting boss fight, but definitely a lot more powerhouse characters could make this completely different. I don't know if I would say trivial, but the idea that essentially we have a what enemy is similar to this in design? I'm trying to remember. There's an enemy or a mechanic where it does this exact same thing. I'm trying to remember. I'm having a hard time remembering.
どうすりゃいいんだ
Why is that tip of my tongue?
Nothing can mask the set despair.
Boss dead.
Don't order me around.
Thank you and bye bye.
This is the position, right?
Annoying. It's an annoying boss mechanic. That's all I gotta say. And I feel like thanks to the relics is the reason why I was doing so much damage. Not so much that this is easy. I feel like this is actually kind of more on the harder side on the first battles. Like, you have Fuckboy from S2 that you essentially just gangbang and you're fine. You just need archers just to weaken and destroy. And Designer Strife. Yeah. As IS3, you just need stun. And then IS4, you just need DPS, honestly. Like the fourth one, the fourth boss is easy, but not taking into consideration the fact that higher levels, you need to do a lot more than just that. But I will say this: this is the second IS that I've beaten on the second attempt. I'm trying to remember which one of the others was it that I did that. I think it was IS3. I believe it was IS3. No, we're back. Imengard. Imengard A. I'm not gonna worry about, but it's pronouncing your name. I'm over here, Master. This was your brilliant plan to lure half a dozen Sarkaz into the furnace while I wasn't looking? I just wanted to help. Look, your last foray didn't go as smoothly as you expected, right? Lady Rushdell was blasted into the sky. Okay, I need to read the side story. Unless this wasn't the side story, what the fuck happened? Because that didn't happen in the main story. And their evidence got seemingly seeped out of the furnace. What I'm trying to say is, all things considered, I think our rights went pretty well this time. Don't you feel the furnace is much quieter now? The furnace is devoid of noise, without a trace of revenant's agitation, like dinners sleeping off a hearty meal. Diners, my bad. Okay. Or like children hiding behind a door, ready to pull a prank on someone. If no one had built you a channel to redirect the soul's berserk rage and pry those thoughts from their tight lips, you'd be baking to a crisp along with your little friends right about now. But I have all the time in the world to grab your I can pronounce this correctly. It's just actually getting my mouth to do it. Alacrity. Probably just did it there. Whatever. And listen to your excuses back at the Temple of Knowledge in guard. But for now, just shut up and get over here. As for you all, I don't care if you're a scion of the royal courts, a stoop from the streets, a swell sword from Rhodes Island, a wandering tailor who just returned home, or even an ex-follower of Nishalam. Get back to doing whatever it is you do, whatever it is you came from. To be blunt, Cosdale needs a lot of work, yet you're wasting your time here on a silly daydream. If you love dreams so much, then put those hands on yours to use and make them come true. I'm guessing this is the canon ending, by the way. Anyway, don't just sit there and entertain yourselves in the old bastard of the furnace with your imaginations. Which it seems like they're doing in IS3 when it comes to first ending being canon. But I don't know the other ending story. This is just from first look. Yes, you. Who else would I be talking to? Alright. Just calm down, Master. Calm down. I am calm. You think I'm angry just because I'm raising the voice a little? Yes, of course. My mistake. Leave this place, Sarkaz. I won't castigate you for entering the furnace. Take them away, Imengard. Yes, sir. And so the Sarkaz follow Imengard out of the furnace core. The Lord of the Liches cares not for their thoughts. But when the Tin Man walks by, Vermont extends an arm and blocks his way. How long do you tend to stay in Cosdale? I'm running out of vacation days, so I should be heading back to Columbia soon. The Soul Furnace historic duty is nearing its end. They've been burning for so long, after all. It's high time they calm down. With that technology, we no longer have to bear the guilt of continuously burning our own kin. But didn't you just scold them? As if a few wars would stop them. Once they've been gone for hundreds, thousands of years, when Cosdale Furnace burns only for festivals, I'll miss them. Well, I do have something to discuss with you. I'm back, old friends. Vermont sealed the furnace core, so we can only do business here. I brought you some souvenirs from Columbia. Care to try them? Okay, now I'm starting to kind of understand, like his first appearance in like IS2 and IS3, and kind of a callback to this, essentially, or kind of foreshadowing is a better way of saying it. The Tin Man takes out a paper bag, one labeled with fast food chain, one can find anywhere in Colombia, and suddenly takes out soft drinks, hamburgers, fries, and other food items. The furnace heat surges, and from within it follows a messy mix of emotions. Curiosity, contempt, anger. All muddled into one, as it has always been. Even the old should give new things a try, right? Tin Man tosses a piece of beast meat into his mouth, and then throws a bag of fries into the furnace. Well, I mean, not the healthiest foods, but okay. How was the taste? Want some more? Or would you like some ketchup? The fries turn to ash midair, blending into the hot current like the perfect fuel to fire up the soul's emotions. Soon, the other food items are tossed into the furnace, and the revenants eagerly taste them. Cheering and tasting are, to them, memories lodged deep within themselves, like flavor itself. Sweetness of ancient fruit, the saltiness of shed tears. The sensation of eating is pierced together from fragmented memories. They had almost forgotten and they rejoice. You're cut up by that guy up there in the sky and tossed down here, but furnace life as you know it will soon be a thing of the past. The stories they shared with you all were merely the comforting stories we tell children. But, the way I see it, I hope you see them as a chance to find yourselves again. Maybe their adventure has truly touched you and conjured thoughts of how you want your future to look. I could take you out of there. Not as a burning mass of consciousness, but as individuals, as your own selves, as my kin. Tin Man takes out 3 shaped metal toys from his chest, placing them at his side. He then takes out a pipe and lights it. If there's anyone here who really does wish to free themselves from the chaos, then maybe I'll stay a while longer. The furnace flames while up, wrapping around themselves. The revenants have long been difficult to discern from within the blaze, and any soul would find it difficult to liberate their will from the mess. After all, anyone with a strong enough soul would not have been thrown into the furnace in the first place, used by the Elder Revenants to provide energy for Kazdale. But then again, a long time has passed. Who can say if any of them have changed, or perhaps have found enlightenment? The man sits at the furnace mouth, slightly waiting for his kin to answer. Interesting. Interesting way to kind of foreshadow, like, interesting things that could happen in the future. Granted, I mean, I think they're purposely making it up in the air. See you, Kazdale. Oh, Curly, Big Larry, Little Mo. Let's go. That welcomes you all. Okay, well that's the answer then. Interesting. The unfinished tales of they halted. My bad. But the Lord Legend prefers to focus on blah 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 blah. They'll probably show up again, and we can reread it. Okay, so first round, I got absolutely slaughtered by the game by 20 plus attack for the enemy at the same time, emergency upon emergency, and pretty much getting 1 to 2 shot. Yeah, the first rounds, I got absolutely destroyed. And that was because of not knowing how certain medics would interact with certain stuff. And the game trolling by giving it certain, it seems to be a very easy encounter to get. That I personally think should be unlocked later. So, because of that, I'm going to be avoiding that encounter like the plague. Aside from that, interesting. I mean, if I was able to always get the 50% attack damage to Sarkaz, then 100% this would be the easiest IS5 if like 90% of your enemies just take extra 50% more damage. But that's a very big scenario if. I can't say anything else. I would definitely have to play more to see. But definitely way better than IS4. I think IS4 went way too hard trying to be difficult. And it definitely took me a lot longer with that. And I feel like this was like a better step in the direction of trying not to be difficult and trying to allow the player to experience it without getting kicked in the teeth. So, good. You find yourself about to be halted by the Lord of the Liches. He prefers you focus on building the present rather than appeasing departed souls. Okay. But here's the thing, I'll learn more. I'll get stronger. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it as we continue on here. So we'll see. I don't know if I will try to stream tomorrow